To the Tuesday. Oh no, it's not Tuesday at all. Morning. It's Friday morning. I do believe. I think I'm right. Alright, pressing the key. Continue. Yes, back on Divinity Original Sin 2, Definitive Edition. Working on the Eternal Warrior. We also want to decide what other classes we're going to have, so not quite sure. I've not made my mind up 100% who we're taking with us on the journey yet either. Right, here we are. We've landed in Fort Joy. I just dropped a book there. That's not for picking up, in case you were wondering.
Brachus Rex, ruler to some, tyrant to others. Long day to all.
Right, little chappy down there, remember him. Yeah, we'll take it just to sell it. While I think on, let's open that. We could drop some of this crafting stuff in there, can we, out of the way? What shall we use it for that? I'll tell you what, we'll use this for the key bag for the starter. I think. We'll sort by weight.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to elves.
Tell him it's lizards they ought to worry about. And his own kind, besides.
Pa told me elves and lizards and dwarves bring bad guys. Void guys. That's right, isn't it?
No, I don't think it's the race. I think it's more to do with being a sorcerer. There we go. Sorcerer attracts Voidwoken. But not all races use Source.
I guess I'm a sorcerer too. That's why I'm here, right? And you too?
The child screws up his face and looks at you hard. He lifts his mirror up to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy.
Telling them may well be wrong and crazy.
Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than outside.
Ask me if his parents know where he is.
They're gone now. Their magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home.
I don't think so. I think the cure is death. Say it isn't safe out here. Your ship was attacked by Voidwoken not far off the shore.
But you didn't die.
You survived the Voidwoken attack by the skin of your teeth. You should really find somewhere safer to go.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
Ask him why he doesn't seem scared.
I guess I am. But it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
Okay. Take your leave. What's up here? I can't remember. Anything? Oh. Nothing there. Pick up some shells. Seashells by the seashore. Whisperwood. Shell stick. Do that. Enemies. Vicious Voidling. Autosave, that's always a good clue. Nothing here, I don't think. I have to be careful, since we're playing on Tactician. I think even these can kill us. I can't remember what the option is for gameplay control. holes.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
Oh, we got spotted. Right, can we all rush into them? No, we can't. We'll move that way. Oh, we missed. That is not good. Ow. Whoa, excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
I need aid.
Yes, that's our first death of the game. Load game. Load. Yes. I think I might go and pick up a little bit of assistance before we go and do that. Oh, no. Oh, God. It saved as we started fighting. Okie dokie. Right, no range on that one. How much range they've got? Enter. Can you reach as well? No, see there, it worked. Right, let's try and knock them down. Tentacle leash. Bleeding. Well, let's hope they don't knock us down again. Oh, that's never good. Oh, 2 shots each. Okay, let's load that one. Tactician is going to be a bit of a pain by the look of it. Right, just bypass those for a second. Let's get some help with them. What the hell's this? Sir Laura? I don't know who this is. Who's that? Don't remember that. I am expecting to die a lot in this run because it is Tactician, especially early in the game. Later in the game it won't matter so much because you've got the skill and the spells to do it. Let's have a word with the Red Prince. I'm thinking I might take him with me.
A strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red colour. Could he be...
Yes, he is.
Yes, you recognise him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
Sibyl.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
No, I do not. Then again, I don't belong to the House of Dreams. I'm a prince of the House of War, a house you seem to be all too familiar with, judging by that rather fetching mark on your cheek.
Nod in acknowledgement and say you seek to get rid of your scar.
I see. Hence your search for a dreamer. For the dreamer, I suppose, the one that bound you to your master. Psst. We are being naughty, aren't we? You've clearly relinquished your duties by running away from your rightful owner. A crime punishable by death.
The laws of his damnable empire have no validity here.
No, I suppose they don't. Which is why I've no intention of carrying out the death sentence that I should. Besides, you did come back for me and all those others on a sinking ship after all. What do you say we bury the hatchet, you and I? For now, at least.
Yes, you're here to hunt Stingtail after all, not a lizard that happens to any lizard that happens to pass by.
Very good. I'm glad you're being so sensible. Glad I can return to my ruminations.
He sighs dramatically.
Oh God, now we've got to decide what we're going to do with him.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
You see a blue silken sheet meant to mask a fathomless black.
Judging by the dark pools that are your eyes, I'd say you're seeing yourself.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
That's what he means by lost, exactly.
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. I already told you I'm a prince. Do you mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
Scholar, a red lizard, that can only mean one thing. He's the notorious Red Prince.
The very same. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the spouse of the sun. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Invite him to travel with you, maybe you can help him with get his throne back.
Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship, after all.
Good morning, Thor. Yes, Divinity. How are you today?
I accept.
Happy Saturday? Good God, are you that far in front of me, mate? It's only 10 AM in the morning on Friday here.
On one condition.
I'm doing fine, thanks.
For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island, most likely the same chap you're looking for. Promise me we'll find him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Promise him.
Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things first. even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying.
But well, it's Friday morning here. 4.
As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
Right. Well, here's where we go. What do we do? Now I'm going to be a two-hander wielder, an eternal warrior. So I'm going to need things that complement or help me in that respect. So I'm thinking I might make him a caster. Arcane arts.
Wizardry is embedded in my nature as deeply as the instincts to breathe and drink and mate. The dominion over fire suits me best, truth be told, but there is no school of magic I cannot master.
Okay, he prefers fire. I quite like the sound of that. Elemental powerhouse a wizard will do. That sounds good
Very
to
well.
me.
Onwards then to victory or death.
Okay.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, My Lord.
No, none of them.
As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
All right, this is quite a big thing for me playing with the Red Prince, because as I have mentioned on the last episode, I have played Divinity Original 2 when it originally came out, this before the Enhanced Edition came out, and I played it all the way through, but I didn't play it through with the Red Prince because he's an obnoxious person or lizard. I just don't like him. But I think for the sake of not seeing his story last time I played through it, I'm going to play through it this time with him and possibly the dwarf. But he is an obnoxious son of a bitch and I don't like him. So we'll get that out straight away. Right, level 1. Oh, we need level 2. What have you got for me? I think that's your source thing, so we'll move that over to there. Ignition. Yeah, we can keep them there, that's okay. Anything else here? Just shells. We'll be selling those, so. Oh, actually, we can actually use them, get the effects off them. See what they are. Right, now we're going to fight those void walking that have been tearing me new ass. Water resistance. Oh, they're all water resistant. Okay. Yeah, I fought these twice. We're playing on Tactician mode, and they kicked my ass on my own, so we are going to have another go. Now there's 2 of us.
Damn, they made it to shore.
Let's put a little save in there. I'm trying to remember how to play it properly. We'll put you there. We'll put you there. And we'll drop that. Ooh.
Glory is mine.
Drop that there. should be oil there. They should set on fire now.
Prepare yourself, Prince.
Oh, we know. At least that's splitting up a little bit. Not total damage on me. Let me reach him. Right, he's dead. Now, wasn't that much easier? And we get the ding off it. That's good stuff. And we're burning. Brilliant. Is that not dead? I thought it was dead. Oh, it's not dead. Now it is. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to get used to playing this again, I think.
Magister Jalen from the ship. I would have chosen a swifter death for him myself.
I think we need to speak to each other. I think that's what the exclamation mark means.
Stare at the slain beasts and comment that they must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
Just animals easy enough to
They
euthanize.
didn't put up much of a fight. Dry land mustn't suit them.
Party dialogues. Let's end that. Right, we've got 2 of those. I thought we picked up some more there. Maybe not. I thought we did. All empty. Right, level up. Right, apparently they should put one into Hydrosophist. Shall I make this my persuasion character? I think everything goes into strength. Oh, should have put him one in memory. Okay, what to do at next level? So I'd like to do Lucky Charm as well. Let's do one in Lucky Charm. I like getting the little bonus that you can get when you're doing the chests and boxes. You int, and we'll definitely put one in memory for you. Pyrokinetic Geomancer. Increased pyrokinetic. Can we make you the lore master, maybe? Yeah, let's increase your lore master skill. Okay, put more save in there. Rest. Which reminds me, give one most of the red prints. Give him that. Anything else we can give him? Oh, 5 to 7 fire. I certainly did full, yes. There is a full playthrough on my YouTube channel. The enhanced edition of Divinity Original Sin, the first one. Well, not the Divinity, the Divinity Original Sin, the first one. I didn't play any of the Divinity games before that. Yeah, I'm thinking 5 to 7 fire. I think I prefer that. Staff of Magus, there we go, yes. Oh, I love the second one. Love the second one for. I've already beat it. I played it when it first came out. I bought this when it very first came out. Well, this is the definitive edition, so there have been some changes to it. Oh, hello. New recipe, thank you. Yeah, I played it through on Losa as a summoner. It was very interesting. Loved it a bit. Shell. Mushroom. Don't think we can get up there yet. No. I think we need teleport to get up there.
A black cat. Beauteous creature. Almost as graceful as I am.
Hello, black cat. Oh, there's no use talking
The
to you.
cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. Its eyes clear, and it shakes its head, confused.
That's empty. I'll go through here. It's been a while. I think it's been nearly 2 years since I played this, so...
I wonder where
There's
this
Fane.
leads.
I don't think we want Fane with us. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick up the dwarf, the beast. I think I'll still pick up Losa because I like Losa. Or should we leave Losa? Oh God, decisions. Who shall I play with? I'll tell you what, we'll grab him while we're here.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's still not wearing his mask. He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its face.
Bugger.
Bugger.
How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor?
Cough politely.
Ah! No! Stay back! Don't... Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected.
He expected us to drown. Nod towards the corpse. Anything valuable there?
Oh, yes. An exceptionally common, but exceptionally valuable commodity. A face. A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
That's why he needs a mask.
Because my own was stolen from me. And the idea of being chased across Rivellon by every idiot with a torch does not appeal. Oh, get away! Monster! Hide the children! Oh. You are simple beasts. And you simply do not like my... Well, not my kind, but those that look like me. So, if I am to traverse this land, I will need a mask to disguise my features.
Tell him he's washed up on the shores of Fort Joy. This is a prison. He's not traversing anything.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I have important things to do on Reaper's Coast. I cannot simply sit about waiting for the rest of you to die so I may continue my business in peace. No, I may be an eternal, but my patience has its limits. Indeed, I may be the only eternal. My people seem rather absent. At least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers.
An eternal. What is that? Some sort of cult?
A cult? Hardly. We were a race that existed before the idea of race was needed. We were all one. I could ask you to imagine an Eternal as a creature of incredible intelligence and skill. But I fear the limits of your imagination would not do us justice. We studied the mysteries of the universe. We created works of great art. We disappeared. But I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them. We will have our world again.
Not in this journey, you won't. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, travel with me for a few minutes.
Circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous. You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful.
Okay.
Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in, well, all things. Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality, but being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours? Much magic? I was controlling the powers of the universe while your people were still... doing whatever it is you used to do. What speciality would you prefer?
You can be a witch.
I do that with one hand behind my spine. Now, shall we get on? There is... Splendid. Very well. Let's be off.
We're going to be dumping me as soon as we find the other guys anyway. 8 new recipes learned. So look what he's got. Alright, that's... Go over there, sucker punch, play dead. Ooh. Mosquito swarm, raised bloated corpse. That's good. Chloroform. Alright, it's not going to matter really that much. Right, where are you? Get rid of that. While that's burning out, the chest over there we can't get yet. Right. Oh, hang on a sec before we go up there. I think we can get into a fight over that way, so what we'll do is we'll go and get Beastie Boy, I think.
What's this?
If
I
can...
found something.
Oh, what do you find? Oh, hello.
I don't have the right tool for digging.
No, but he does.
One must put in due effort if one is to reap the proper reward.
Physical armor, magic armor, very nice, thank you. Nice bow. Right, I think we'll have that on. That's not very stylish, is it? Right, where's Beastie Boy? I can't remember. Oh, he's down by the water somewhere. Not that way.
Now where shall I put this one?
Hello, little child.
Hey lady, it's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
Okay, then gotta be Beast. I think we might have to go around. Fishbone.
Rubbish.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Now speak. I am a proud lawyer to the Order. I would not dream subverting our cause.
God, please. God.
Your Godwoken has asked. Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
Dull is the hammer.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Yuck.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
The Path of greatest resistance.
I can't wait all day. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
Find the dissident Magister Alexander Dallas, execute the treasonous Magister. Only other rebels in the Order may help us escape.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
Speak to you in a second. Just let me grab this stuff.
The lizard magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
These creatures are so prone to violence. Naturally, the weaker specimens suffer.
No sympathy there then. Anything up there? No.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Atussa's leg. Eat.
A single name throbs across your brain. Verdas, Verdas, Verdas. He must escape. He cannot die here. He cannot.
Sign of resistance. Magister Atussa's flesh revealed her intention to liberate someone called Verdas from the fort. Before execution, Magister Atussa refused to name her accomplice. Who are these dissidents? Well, obviously, it's Verdas. That's a lot of blood. Right, I'll put a little save in there.
Where is he?
Vissar.
Did you see them, miss? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself? They were so close, almost within arm's reach.
Oh, we have a fanboy.
A traitor cannot be murdered. A traitor can only receive their due.
Say that everyone is a traitor to someone.
The Divine Order's all that stands between everything you see and a Void Woken's throat. Any traitor to them is a traitor to us all. Believe it or don't. The Divine Order doesn't need our loyalty. They'll save us in spite of ourselves.
Okay, right, we don't want Ifan yet, so I'm going to leave that conversation alone for a minute. There's Losi. I want to go and get Beast.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? In that case, listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards and I'm running out of time. Fast. Too fast. Way too fast.
Ask him what he's planning.
I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find out. I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Just one. Are you interested?
Yeah.
And a girl. Who wouldn't? Finally, someone with a little sense around here. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. I can't use it on myself, but with your help, we can both get out of here. There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's in quite an unfortunate location.
Ask him where you can find it.
It's found its way into a nest of crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me a map and I'll show you where to go.
Hold on a minute. Crocodilians, how many?
Not enough to trouble a fine specimen such as yourself.
I think they might trouble me at the moment.
Get that artifact, and you and I are as good as free. Go give those overgrown lizards what for.
Crocodilian. Dreamer's resting place. Right, we don't want the crocodilian yet, but I need to get to the beach. And I'm not even sure if I can remember the way. Let's go this way first. Just stop there, don't want you running into that guy down here. Those are the vines.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale.
Not that he still speaks as elves do.
For I am an elf. The tongue of others is not my tongue. You may speak of then and when, I do not. I refuse to learn their strange speech.
That's what he means. You never met before.
We are unfamiliar, yet familiar. We are the same material, you agree? I am very curious. So tell me your tale.
Okay.
Start from the beginning. Start from where you come.
So you don't know the place or time that mark your beginnings.
I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do.
Tell him there will be blood.
Tell me what you find.
Blood is the sole certainty.
I understand. Now tell me how your story ends.
So you suppose it will end in a quiet kind of freedom?
I feel it deeply, your longing. The longing of the lost. We can see the things we lose. Not with
got
our
a ruby
eyes,
for that.
but with our
Nice.
hearts. This ruby does the trick.
Thank you.
It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
Oh, okay. Right. How much have you got? 20. No. 3. That's worth 101. $15. I'm never going to use them, so we might as well sell them. Oh, he's only got 20, hasn't he? What am I doing? Dear. Oh, that'll do. What's he got there? Contamination. 45. 321. Really? Alright, we'll just sell that stuff. There we go. Hang on, that's the door. A parcel for next door. How nice. Alright, I just sold all that without making any money. I do believe. Right, Right, let's get rid of that. Take your leave. Who's that?
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Haven't seen you around here before.
Oh, just arrived.
Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the place. You here alone?
So you're falling in with a few mates. There you
She
go.
gives you a long look.
You keep them friends of yours close, eh? Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. Not much in this world someone you love can't make better.
Ask why she's here alone.
Used to be I had a family. A husband and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Don't know why the Reds didn't take me too.
Cure is dead.
Now I'm just waiting for him to call my name. Waiting and remembering.
Ask her to tell you more. What were her boys like?
Her eyes sparkle.
There we go.
Kind of you to ask. Stefan, he was my little one. Smart as a whip and no less wicked. And my husband, he was called Felix. He was an expert healer. Could fix a broken bone in a short minute.
Take a seat in the sand and listen.
She talks for some time about birthdays, about Felix's prickly beard, about the skunk Stefan once dragged home for a pet. Joy radiates from her as she remembers. She places a warm hand on your shoulder.
What a gift to think of them. I'd like to give something to you too.
Very kind of you.
A family recipe. One of Felix's best. He'd be happy to know it went to such a warm soul. Take care of yourself. You hear? You're a sweet one.
Not really. What did we get then? Oh, restoration scroll was it? Actually, let's put that there, shall we? Sort by weight. Keep saving. Oh, hang on a minute.
Ha! I found you, didn't I? Red, they said. Red, then dead.
Oh, this guy's level 3. He's gonna fight us.
Not an attempt, mate. Not if I can bloody help it. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance. It's stabbing time.
Whoa! Excuse me, Andy blinded us. Whoa!
Healing.
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to come down here. A little bit close for all that. Now I'm blinded. Damn it. Let's get out of that for a starter.
Prepare yourself.
Come on. No corpses to raise. Magic armor. I keep forgetting about all this. It's been that long. No, that's not going to work either. I think we might have to reload here.
Cornered.
Healing.
I'm ready.
I'm fading.
He's a bit tough. Oh, no, 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 no. Really? Oh my god. I've got a poison somewhere. Fane's bag. Yes, thank you. Let's move you out here a little bit. Then turn. Bane. Consume. Full health again. Right, let's split you out a little bit. There we go. See where he turns up.
I sense something nearby.
Knocked over. Morning, Darren. How are you today? Oh no! This is not going well. Ouch. I'm doing alright, Darren. Oh, damn, he's fortified again. Let's load that one, shall we? Right, try and avoid that one. I need a level. Not sure we can, because we're right next to him. Yes, we can. That's the dreamer's resting place. Where is he?
Come, old chap. Don't be unreasonable. Better even to puke yourself to death than get purged, don't you think? You should be happy for greed.
I knew I shouldn't have played this on Tactician mode.
Did you say?
Right, avoid him.
That's what happened.
Ah, there we go.
Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free, to no avail.
Here, you recognise the fellow from the ship. Tell me glad to see you made it away from the wreck.
Eh? Oh, that. Won't be my first or last roll on a lost boat. Reckon I might have had a harder time of it without your help, though. Bravery on the high seas is rewarded tenfold in the hall, you know.
Oh, that's not very nice, Darren. I wouldn't have died to these early fights if it wasn't on Tactician mode. I know, because I've played it before.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got business to attend to.
They're really easy.
The
Not on
dwarf
this
sticks into each of his
mode.
calloused palms and rubs them together before placing them both back on the plank and pulling.
Bleeding nail must be charmed or something.
Ask me if he needs a hand.
Go on then, give it a go.
You grab the plank and pull. The rusted nail pops loose, and the plank promptly crumbles to pieces in your hand.
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job after I...
Morning, Razer. Hello, how are you? Tactician mode, it's the next to the hardest. I'm on Tactician normal, but there's Tactician... what's it called? Is it Hero or something? But that's the... that's where if you die, you lose your save, it starts again. This one is just the hardest setting on this Tactician
He winks
mode.
and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun, and lands squarely in your hand.
For your trouble.
Telling me doubt that old plank was worth a coin?
No, but I'd hoped to build something with it that would be worth 1,000. Yeah, it were a fool's errand thinking I could make something out of this heap, but I couldn't help myself from trying.
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind, testing the breeze.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B.
I'm not playing on permadeath. That's the next level up after this. That's Tactician mode with permadeath. This is the one below it. I can't remember what it's called. I'll have a look in a minute. Plan B?
He gives you a wry look, as though deciding whether to trust you.
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment.
See if he's getting out you want in.
Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you.
Reach out, shake his hand.
That's the spirit.
He lifts an invisible cap and bows with the grace of a courtier.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast.
Beast? Ask him how he came by a name like that.
Well, that's quite the story now. Let's save it for a better day. Say when we finally make it off this damn island. Suffice to say, I'd at least be Captain Beast in better times. I'm out of a ship at the moment, though. Even a salty old dog like me's got to sweat on dry land now and then. Anyhow, we're a team now, so the me is not half as important as the us. Let's get down to brass tacks. Fighting, I mean.
Who's he talking to?
I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin, and I picked up a few tricks along the way. Truth be told, I've grown fond of crushing and casting. A battle mage, if you like. But there's not so important as team dynamics. So what'll it be?
I'm thinking I might go with the an archer with him. Finesse.
May not look it, but I'm pretty light on my toes when I need to be. Did you have a specialty in mind?
I don't want Shadow Blade. What on earth is that for? Oh, right. Bow or crossbow, ranger will do. That will do me, I think.
Capital. Well, that's that sorted.
Oh, he's run over to get us. Alright, hang on a second. Beastie, let's get this on you. He's chased after us, he's here, look. Son of a bee. We're in water though, so the fire shouldn't work. Got a darling bow. I think that's better than that, is it not? 5 to 7. 5 to 7, 1/5 crit, 1 finesse. Let's put that on. Where's that arrow that we picked up? That's Beastie's bag. Fane's bag. There's one we picked up an arrow. Maybe not. Here we go. Okay.
Not an attempt, mate. Time's up, Your Highness.
Right, so your fire goes on in this water then. Oh, it's blinded us again. All of us. Son of a... You get up there. And turn. You get there. I think we're going to be struggling again here. No, magic armor. Resisted by physical armor. We need to get his armor off.
Right where I want you.
Okay, it's going better already. Thanks for dying, Red Prince. Yes. Ouch. No, he's already got one. Never mind, we'll use that. There we go. Five of 56 left. Physical armor's gone.
Yield to none.
Nice. It's going a little better than last time. Damn that fortify. And invis again. Really? Save your points.
heal yourself.
Damn it! So strong. Magical armor, is that? Yeah. Oh, 8 to 9 magical armor. Let's try it. Thank you. Knock down arrow. Sweet. God, that's tough. Rest up. Put a save in now we've done that. Narin, you have served me well in the past, you will do so again. Use the scroll including this letter and cast it at a public square in Arx. You'll be arrested for the source use and shipped to Fort Joy. Once on the island, you will search for a red-skinned lizard, you will kill him. You will cut the body to pieces, you will ensure no magic in the will can restore him back to life. You have your orders, your weight in gold awaits you. Good luck, good hunting. Very nice. Okay, I'll take all that. An identified item. We need an identifying class. Great, okay. Right, we're not going that way because I know what's that way. Come back through here. Oh, hang on a second. Before we go running out.
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble. Dear one, help me teach this beast. He must respect.
Respect? Huh. Someone's got to keep this place running. Griff can't do it for free. Why'd you gotta make this so hard?
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts griff, especially not one of you.
That's why the elf owes him money.
Everyone in camp's got to contribute. For food, for protection, no exceptions. Especially not for elves. Griff's orders.
Food? Protection? I have neither.
Stand beside Ifan and tell the thugs to back off.
Burrow looks you both up and down, sizing up your combined threat.
Ah, get out of here. The both of you. You ain't worth a sweat on my brow anyhow.
The elf smiles and bows to you in thanks.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Okay. We will follow you. Find out where this safe place is. Oh, we need somewhere with Pet Pal as well to start talking to animals. Need to sort that out soon. Now, let's just go in here and do this.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
Sahela.
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns towards you when you approach. She smiles as though she recognizes you, though she couldn't have seen your face.
Ah, hello. So much you suffer. So much suffering you have and you make. Does causing pain stop yours?
Ask her how she knows that.
I see it before my eyes.
Tell her you're only just getting started. The blood of your enemies is like balm to your soul.
Dear one, no. Your anger. No, I should not say. You must discover for yourself.
She takes your hand.
I wish you only healing.
It looks like she wants to speak further, but she hesitates, shakes her head.
No, surely it cannot be.
So you're looking for a way out of Fort Joy.
Her eyebrows shoot up.
There can be a way. Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? He knows how to leave.
Let's go at this Amro.
My protector, my friend. An elf like me, with a spirit bright as new leaves. He tries to help me, to save me, and he suffers very much. He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you what you seek. A way out.
I promise you help her friend.
You bring me great peace. Thank you, my friend. I miss him very much. I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams, of far feeling. You do not free Amiro without him.
Okay, let's take our leave of that for the moment. That's all stealing. Yeah, okay. Talk to these kids a minute.
Whoever kills the other is the boss. What? Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword.
Laugh and beg the valiant knight not to slay you.
I'll spare you this time, beast, but don't cross me again. Ever. You're really fun. Hey, I'm gonna hide somewhere in the cave, and you come find me. Ready? Go! You found me! Okay, wait. Let me hide again. Ready?
Set.
Go! Ooh! Wow! You're really smart. I bet. You know what? I bet my best friend would really like you. Come on, I'll introduce you. I know how to spell introduce. It's I-N-T-R-O-D-U-C-E.
This hole is too small for you to squeeze into.
My way is too small for you. You'll have to find another.
I am not opposed to
brought a
manual
shovel.
labour if circumstances require.
I'm just hoping there's nothing in here because I don't think there is. Because we are very low level. Oh, I remember, we're gonna get that spear out of his chest. I remember.
Wither,
Whoa!
this is my new friend. He's really
Oh,
smart.
made me jump.
You'll like him a lot.
Please, small child, leave me to my ruminations.
But he's really nice and tall. Maybe he can even help you with that thing.
I hope I've got enough strength for this.
What? A grown friend? You brought an adult here? Good gods. Can it be?
Can be in a second. I've done this. Hang on a minute, wrong one. You. Grab that, thank you. And that. Gloves, physical armour, magic armour. Yes, please, thank you. We'll have some of that. And 3 to 4 water, okay.
What in the world are you?
I tell him you're clearly an elf, and he's clearly an idiot. Oh, hang on a sec. Say reminds you of the humans you met a millennium ago, back before elves and humans freely mixed.
A millennium? Can it be? You're an elf, then? Remarkable, truly. I'd only heard of your kind from the stories. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Is that,
Strange to think it's been so long since I've been trapped here. So long since I've seen a living soul.
No, it's not. No. It's not John Cleese, that, is it?
A wicked king, it was. Brachus Rex by name.
It is.
The Order of the Source Hunters discovered a great horror upon this prison.
Yeah, the voice, yeah.
And I was sent to stop it.
Oh, I guess it does.
Yet my failure was absolute. I am not fit to bear the insignia of the Source Hunters any longer.
No, maybe not. Maybe you're right. We'll check. Google it.
Please, good lady, you must free me. Prise this spear from my chest, where it has been stuck fast for the last...
No, it's not. You're right. It isn't him. So you can imagine his torment all too well, but it would be wise to free an undead. Says in luck, delight in setting trapped creatures free.
Oh, bless you, good lady, bless you. Seize the spear. End this degradation. I beg you.
Right, okay.
Good madam.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
You've
about.
set my body free. Free to crumble to dust at last. Oh. But my spirit, blast!
You just tell it sounds so familiar though.
Skeleton yet. I have heard of such magic, but have never known anyone so foul as to employ it. Brachus Rex, may maggots lace his entrails. After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my very soul away from me and stored it elsewhere in the fort. Thus he has bound me entirely to the mundane realm. But I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. In turn, you would find a path straight out of this fort. My freedom for yours. What say you?
Accept the exchange.
Marvellous, my friend. Marvellous. You'll first have to get inside the fort.
1200 XP.
There's a secret switch on a statue of the Seven in the courtyard. Surely you know it. The switch will open a hatch, and you'll be led into the prison's main floor. I suspect that within Brachus's phylactery room, you will find the container which ensnares my soul. He has likely disguised it well, but search there for another hidden switch. Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these walls. With your help, I'll die. At last. With dignity.
Ask if there's anything more you can tell me about this island.
Fort Joy is a dangerous place, my friend. Dangerous indeed.
Might armor.
Brachus used this place to build an arsenal of terrible weaponry as yet unseen in our world. Here, he and his researchers crafted punishments and snares contrary to human dignity. Objects that could contain souls, wands that could purge the very essence from sorcerers. My order would never have used such barbaric magic against our enemies.
Ask him how he knows where his soul is kept.
I was fully briefed about this awful place before I came. My goal was to destroy the fiend who had been marshalling the world's most unwholesome weapons and magic into an army he intended to use against the realm. I never thought I would become one of his victims, and yet, here I am.
Okay, I do believe we might have a two-hander now. Proper two-hander. 11 to 13 physical damage. That will do me. Thank you very much. That needs to go to Beastie. That was the one I was looking for before. Put that there. Red prints. Put that there. Fireball. Res. Oh, can't do that. We need anything in here we can use. I don't think there is. Alright, put a quick save in.
I feel him, but I do not see him.
You, the Red Demon, the exiled pig. I'd heard they'd sent you here, but I'd hoped you'd have drowned yourself before crossing my path.
People really don't like the Red Prince. I'm not surprised, because he is an asshole. Angrily test you are no demon, you merely summon them.
Demons lie. You say you are no demon. This is a lie. You are a demon.
Does that mean he's not going to speak to you? He's not going to let me buy anything?
State your business.
Ah, there we go. Express your surprise at finding a fully armed lizard soldier inside Fort Joy.
Do stop gaping. Anything can be procured inside these walls.
Ask if he's procured anything someone with a little gold might be interested in.
That's for you to decide.
Okay, please. That's not what we're looking for at the moment. What have we got here though? Oh, hello. Can't afford that, but I think armour's got to be a priority at the moment. Right, let's excuse ourselves from that for a minute. Oh. Yeah, we're not going in there yet. Get our asses handed to us if we go in there.
I know they help.
Right, I think before we finish for today, I need to sort out what we're doing with character-wise. I'll tell you what, let's speak to this guy here first.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort.
Pull a flask from your bag and offer it to her.
Why, look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? And old Dean here'd thank you too if he could. Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
Very nice. We'll go and talk to Griff after we've done this.
Stay down, you!
I think I want Losa with me. Don't want a group of all fellas, do we really? Want something nice with us.
Is it not enough that you travel with me? Must you speak too? Go on then, bark away. Let's see if we can find any method in it.
Yeah, don't want a load of sweaty jockstraps with us, do we? We want something nice to look at. Yeah.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion?
Yes, you are.
Yes, I can imagine it might be somewhat difficult for you to forever be in my shadow. Go on then, play in the sun.
Bye. Shut up.
Hey,
I know she'll cause us a lot of trouble, but I like her.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube, and you were Sibyl, right? Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape?
Not too sure. Fell in the water nearly lost. Hang on a minute. Say, tried to run from the boat. You didn't make it. The rest is blurry. That'll do.
Me too. Did you hear something?
Yes, we did.
When you were in the water, I mean.
Yes, nod. Tell her it was a strange voice. It seemed to want you to survive.
I heard the same thing.
Yeah, I think my voice was different than yours, though.
Do you know what this means? It means I'm not the only...
Yeah, mine was probably God. Yours is a demon.
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes rigid. She is stock-still, waxy-skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks.
Slowly approach and shake her shoulder.
Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Frown and ask her why she's acting so strangely.
Ah, it's nothing really. It's just... I'm just a bit... well, a bit...
Hospitable. Tell her she's going to have to elaborate.
Put it like this. You've never been a host, I bet. That's because you're an infested clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for
She is
half
funny,
price.
you're right, yeah, she is.
Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
Ask her who or what she was hosting a few moments ago.
Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spectre, but I wouldn't bet money on it.
I like Lawson.
So, how are you enjoying the joy?
So the Magisters hauled you in, something about being a danger to yourself and society.
Yeah, same story here. Reckon in my case, they might actually be right, though. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
Yeah, yes.
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if, when, push comes to shove. Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So,
Arcane arts again?
Don't know if you could tell, but mysticism's kinda my speciality. Let's get into the nitty-gritty while we're at it. What sort of magic are you interested in? Sounds fine. So, we're good to go?
Summoner?
Yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the...
I think. Yes. Okay, encourage, right, that's her. Elemental Totem, Conjure Incarnate. Shields up. Encourage. Just a one attack skill. Little save in there. Right, and there we'll call it, guys. Time for me to take the dog out. I might be, what day are we on, Friday? Yeah, I might be back this afternoon, we'll see. I'm not sure yet. Alright guys, thanks for being with me, thanks for chatting, thanks for all the comments. I shall see you all very soon. This is Olgrey, Olgrey, signing off. See you later guys.